Hi everyone, it's Alisha Brasher here at Cosmic Gateway. This is the intuitive insight guidance for card C, this card here, for the third, fourth week of May 2019. Can you believe it's already May? We're almost in the middle of the year. So let's jump in. Let's see what's coming up or what's in store as the cards come flying. Oh, give me 1 second. I'm just going to pick that one up. Oh, I'm so glad I did. It's beautiful. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Let's see what else wants to come. Yep. They're flying at the moment, which is really, really good. Interesting. Synchronicity card. That card has come up again. And I have to say, synchronicities are at all-time high at the moment. A lot. Just throwing them around. Bear with me. A bigger space. Interesting. Very interesting what's coming through at the moment. This has a very much relationship-based theme, I feel, as I'm just feeling into the cards that have come through. So the first two cards that have come up, we have, what else? Yeah, very much a relationship base. So, take it wherever it resonates. Whether that's wherever you're at in your journey in your life, but it does have a lot of divine partnership notes here. Okay, a lot of cards. So the first card that's come up, or the first two, we've got divine consciousness, and we have love. So I'll show you the cards here. We've got these two here. What I really get from that is this kind of energy merging that's going on, and I am going to share a little bit more about that on my subscription on Facebook, about some of the stuff that's kind of been happening with this energy merge or consciousness merge. But it feels like there's a real jump in consciousness that's going throughout the divine partnership or twin flame collective at the moment, which is bringing in a lot of really rapid awakenings. It's bringing a lot of energy merging happening, a lot of consciousness merging, a lot of telepathy, and it really feels a lot more intense than it has been up until this point. Obviously, this is not going to be for everyone, but I know that there's a lot of people kind of going through this stage at the moment. So, this kind of indicates to me that there's going to be this kind of awareness kicking in, whether it's for you, learning or understanding something new, whether it's for the person in question that you're dealing with. But it feels like there's a lot of new insights, awarenesses, aha moments, revelations, realizations. There's a sense of like, I can't believe this was here the whole time. That's what it kind of feels like. So that's what I take from those two cards. Let's move into the following cards that are come up. We've got time to move on, synchronicity, and morning affirmation. So we've got, letting go of old, worn out, and I want to interject energy so that the new can come through. So it kind of feels like severing or letting go of an old cycle, and it could be, depending on where you're at, could be an old relationship to allow a new one to come in. But it really feels like an ending of a cycle, an ending of old energy, a severing, whether that's on a physical level, energetic level, to allow this new, higher light, this new higher consciousness, this new awareness, this new circle to be birthed, to come through. So, obviously always be guided by your own intuition and where you're guided to take things or whatever action you're prompted to take. But it does feel like there's this kind of clear cut, okay, that, that was in the past, that's to be left over there. Now we're starting in this new phase. So what I think, or what I feel is really important, so we've got the morning affirmation card, so stay positive, use morning affirmations. What I take from that card is more being aware of what's playing out in your mental space. Be aware of the thoughts that are coming in. Are they your thoughts? Are they shared thoughts? And allow yourself, when you're more conscious of the thoughts that are taking place, that's when you can shift them, you can move them. So if you're finding yourself feeling or observing a lot of lower level thinking, what I call the 3D mind or the monkey mind, consciously move those thoughts into a higher stream of consciousness. And if you are in a twin or a divine partnership connection, there's a lot of syncing of thought processes. So quite often the thoughts that you're having aren't necessarily, it can be merged, it can be shared. So as you're reaching for those higher thoughts, you're helping assist your partner to reach for the high level of consciousness and move through those thresholds as you move through together. What else? We've got the Four of Fire, so contentment, peace, abundance, happy home life, successful implementation of projects. So it does feel like there's a lot of stability that's coming in around the connection, around the relationship at this time. Even in renewal, review, evaluate, favorable assessment of the facts, time to move into a new direction. So there's really this new birthing energy that's moving forward. And if you look at that card there, you've got, it almost looks like a ceremony or some sort of, you've got the partner there with the child. It's being overlooked, it's being guided, it's being protected. So it does feel, and the Four of Fire is the Four of Wands in the traditional tarot, which does talk about happy home environment, a lot of stability coming in. What else have we got? Isn't that interesting that so we've got the Five of Air, so going back to those negative thought patterns and being aware of them and noticing them coming up. Unwise choice, learn what you can from the situation, review everyone's motives. This could be a time to really reevaluate the thoughts that are coming in. As I was talking about earlier, I feel like I want to connect those two cards. They've come under each other. And above that, we've got the divine consciousness. So, really focusing on, the level of awareness, the thoughts, the consciousness, and pushing through to those higher thoughts, pushing through those thresholds. So what I'm talking about when I say that is quite often we can lose hope, we can lose sight, we can be very discouraged when things aren't, we're not seeing physical implications or manifestation of what our intuition is telling us. And, quite often we can get really discouraged. That is a test of self-mastery right there, to test us to be able to push through those thresholds of those thoughts and be at peace, and to find that, more loving, more higher perspective awareness and seeing things for how they really are from a higher level. And finally, we have the Queen of Water. So we've got relationships developing to a new level, your intuition, take care of yourself and others. So yeah, really big theme in this week's reading here is about renewal, moving into new energy, re-establishing connection. So whether it's disconnecting the old energy, but really moving into this new phase that has a lot of stability, it has a lot of love, it has a lot of abundance, it has all those beautiful things that I have no doubt you've been working really hard towards for quite some time. So even if you can't see it, and maybe it doesn't happen straight away in this week, but just know that energy is coming in, however long it takes to kind of land in 3D, but really hold that, unwavering faith and hope and knowing from the heart space, and really work on being conscious of what thoughts want to tell you and just kind of redirecting them. So I hope that helps. I hope that's a message that helps someone. As I'm back in Melbourne, so I'm back doing sessions. I do a lot of twin flame alignment work, if that's something that is of interest to you. Energy alignment, soul purpose, all that good stuff. So if you feel guided to connect with me, you can have a look at all the details in the description box below. If not, have an amazing week, and I look forward to connecting with you soon. All right, much love. Bye.